Okay, recently there's been some pretty hilarious drama in the Genshin Impact community. If you didn't know, Genshin Impact has a content creator program, and much like other content creator programs, they give out in-game resources. And what they give out in this game is PRIMOGEMS, which is, you know, the premium currency that we all want, okay? Now, do they give out absolute ton? No, they really don't, but at least not to me, which is where the drama starts to get interesting. So I'm gonna walk you through the story as it unfolded, as well as show you where the potentials in this story could get more interesting. I'll also show you guys the PRIMOGEMS I got, because they never said when you sign up for the thing that you couldn't tell your audience you were getting resources. I mean, I've always been transparent with everyone, and I kind of think I'm going to continue doing that, so I'll just show you mine, discuss mine with you, and if they want to freak out and remove me from their program for that, I suppose they could. But I'll take that gamble. My videos are small enough. I doubt anyone over there is actually watching me anyway, so let's go ahead and just take our best shot at explaining this funny drama. Best way to explain this is kind of walk you through the scenario that happened. There was a guy live streaming, just playing a game like this, walking around, doing his normal stuff. I think his name was X-Slice or something. I don't watch him, okay? I don't know. But I saw the clip, and I read about it, which was quite hilarious. So what happens is he's running around here just playing, okay? And what ends up happening is he gets a mail. And here he gets the red dot. It shows a mail here. So he's like, let me go check the mail. He opens up the mail and it says a gift from Paimon. And in here it says, we would like to thank all travelers for your continued support and assistance. Please take this gift as a token of Paimon's gratitude. And then it says, please refrain from sharing the content of this message with anyone. Now that is weird, because at that point, he had sort of just assumed, oh, these are just some PRIMOGEMS that they send. I mean, they send out gifts all the time. I don't think anyone would have really thought too much about this, but it does say, please refrain from sharing the content of this message with anyone. Now, the reason it says that, if you're wondering, is because when you sign up for the content creator program in their Discord, it does say that the reward is PRIMOGEMS, but it says not to talk with other content creators about the amount you're getting, as I'm assuming there's internal tiers. If you're bigger, you get more. If you're smaller, you get less, okay? This isn't uncommon in these mobile game content creation programs, and I think the reason they don't want the content creators talking about it internally is so that you don't get bickering of sorts, or people being upset, or lower content creators making videos saying, I only got this amount, but this guy got this amount, right? I don't think they kind of want that. It makes them look bad, okay? So they say, hey, kind of keep the cat in the bag on this one, which, as we know with these type of things, literally never works, because if you're sending out stuff directly just to the mailbox, eventually someone's going to open it on stream, and that cat's out of the bag, just like what happened here. So what ended up happening is not only was the cat out of the bag, but on top of it, if you look, what ends up happening here, and sorry, the camera here is switching on you just a couple of times, but what ended up happening is that I got 1,000, right? But that guy got 2,000. Now, I'm not upset that he got more. It doesn't really matter to me. It kind of makes sense. You're the bigger guy, you get more. But what ended up happening is people started putting two and two together and thinking, well, if this guy is getting 2,000, maybe the bigger guys are getting even more. And if I'm small enough that I'm getting 1,000, I mean, enough that it barely matters when you're a massive whale like me, right? Okay, congratulations. I don't have to spend another 20 bucks or whatever, right? But if the big people have a more of a bartering position, and we've seen in some videos of people being like, I wish they would just give me the books and stuff that we need, asking directly for the resources even. So it makes you wonder if some of the larger people have direct lines for lots more of the resources. Again, since it's a single player game, even if they do have that sort of direct line, I don't really think it matters that much. I don't care if people get more resources than me. I don't care if they even give them characters or anything in this type of game, because there's not really competitive aspects. It doesn't take away from the person next to you if they're getting stuff. The only thing it does is it makes that person have to put less money into the slot machine. But I do think it's weird that they don't want to be transparent about it. Normally, transparency is something that gamer audiences really appreciate. I mean, not just mobile gaming audiences, but gamer audiences in general, appreciate a lot. And I've never seen transparency backfire. I've seen people be transparent, and then a lot of the times, if it's something that would have come out without transparency, the audience is just totally okay with it. Like in this scenario, I really don't think people would have cared if their favorite streamers got a little bit of a donation from paimon. I mean, if you think about it, a lot of streamers, myself included, get donations of money from you guys to open stuff. This is kind of like the game just making a donation too. I don't really have a problem with it, but the transparency thing started the drama. The thing that's a little weird is I'm not really sure the stipulations on how it works and how to get more. I got the 1,000. I don't know how I could get bigger to get more. Like, I don't know at what point I would get the 2,000 the other guy got. I also have no idea how they decided I was a content creator in the Discord, because I actually don't have a content creator tag. I never got contacted by anyone. So, I mean, I could have easily has been the guy to leak this and blown up, because I had no idea this mail was coming. I don't know the payout structure or anything like that. And I don't know if anyone does. Also, the guy's response is basically the same that mine would have been, which is that, dude, I didn't even know that I was a content creator. I don't even have it in the Discord. I completely believe this. I can tell you guys right now, you just saw mine. I got that. I'm not even a content creator in the Discord. There's no way to know. You know what I mean? So I hope this guy isn't getting flamed or anything, because this is completely a random thing that happened. Like he just got 2,000 gems handed him, I guess, when they went through the payout structure and decided to pay people out. I think that's pretty cool that they're doing that. I just think it's their first month, and it's a little sketchy. The drama's funny though, because it's so hilarious that this guy's just playing, 2,000 gems show up, he has no idea, and he basically got a PR grenade handed to him on his live stream completely unwillingly. And I think that's personally hilarious. Most of the commentary from either the Discord or Reddit or people talking about this situation seems twofold, but it seems very heavily leaning towards the fact that people don't care. They just think it's weird that they said don't talk about it. And that's really what I come down to too. There is some people that are saying it's morally or illegally, ethic, whatever. The typical people, they're like, it's not okay because they're getting stuff and we're not. So there's some of those people out there, and you can feel that way if you want. It's totally fine. You're welcome to try to join the content creator program, not get the tag on the Discord, have no idea that 1,000 primo gems are going to show up when you've purchased hundreds of thousands of them. I mean, feel free to try it. It's not worth it yourself. So I don't even know why people would care. But I do think that this situation, they're going to change it for next month. Definitely. There's going to be some changes, because they're going to do, if they do it this way every month, where they say, don't tell people, and then they send everyone a different amount through normal in-game mail. I mean, dude, how can you not expect streamers to show their in-game mail? I mean, like, come on, so that part's actually, it even adds to the hilarity. So my whole take on this thing is, dude, I'm not even remotely mad. I mean, even if the biggest guys were getting like 50,000 primo gems at a time handed to them, I think that's fine. I just think people should be transparent about it, and it is up to the content creator to disclose if they want to or not. I'd say that's fine. I don't think that, Mahio should force their hand or whatever. But I totally lean on the side of transparency, and I think you have to be with your audience, because if you pretend that you're spending the money back, look at all this money I spent, and then it's just them handing you primos, that would be ethically pretty wrong. I don't think that's what's going on. In fact, just knowing the amount of money it takes to max these characters, having done one character, from a banner fully maxed myself, I can tell you there's absolutely no way that there's whole tons of shady, one guy getting fed everything. It's just not the way this works. I mean, it's way too expensive. And I know the amount of money people are making from being a YouTuber. You can see on my previous videos here that you can see a video where it talks about how much money Genshin Impact YouTubers make. And I've also done a video where you can see how much money it costs to max out a character. So, I mean, you can literally do the math yourself and figure it out. So that wraps it up for me on the drama. I don't think it's like that big of a drama. I think it's more a funny story than anything. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more, and I'll see you on the next Genshin Impact video.